Hey guys, I'm happy to be here. Thank you so much for understanding about rescheduling. I appreciate that. All right, so I'm not totally sure that everybody knew we had the webinar today from being rescheduled from Monday, but I am going to do this anyway, even if it is just me, myself, and I, and Teacup. She's right here next to me. So hopefully some of you guys will join. Either way, whether you can or you can't, I'm going to post this in the Insider Inner Circle. Speaking of which, the Insider Inner Circle, you guys, right now the Insider's Inner Circle is a paid module. Okay, that's where all of our replays are. All of our OGs are already in there, so you guys should be able to access that. That will not be a paid module once we make the switch to the paid community. Okay, you'll get the Insider's Inner Circle with your membership. Okay, we are going to be switching our community to a paid membership come June 1st. And here's the reason why I'm doing this. Okay, guys, community is about all of us participating, all of us growing, all of us learning, and helping each other, not just one person creating everything, carrying everything. A community is everybody participates. Okay, and I know you guys are busy. We all are. I'm still running my dance company, but yet I'm still doing this amazing community. And I'm so happy for the opportunity to be able to do this. But we need participation. We're not getting that. So I decided to do a paid community because I don't know why, but it's in our nature that when we don't pay for something, we tend to, even though it is serious, we tend to not take it as serious. That's just human nature. So I figured with a paid community, if you're paying a little something to be a part of the community, I figured that you would want to participate a little bit more. So that is my hope. All right. I want us to be moving forward. I want us to be growing. I want us to become these boss babe millionaires that we are striving to be. And that takes commitment. It takes a community. We can't do it alone. And it takes always striving to be the person that has what you want already. Okay, we're going to talk about that in a minute. But anyway, that's a little bit about why we're going to a paid community versus the free community with the Insider Inner Circle being paid. Okay, so, all right. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Cassandra de Mercedes, aka the Boss Babe Millionaire. I created this group when Michelle, who's the creator of Legacy Builder, started the digital growth or the digital growth community builders. And I am so glad I decided to start the community. This has been amazing. It's been an amazing ride, and it's only been a few months. So this is just the beginning, you guys. I think we're like one person away from 60 members. Oh my God, I'm so excited. This is just awesome. Now, I know a lot of other communities, you guys have 2, 3, or more 100 people in them. But for me, I don't care about that. I care about quality. I care about you guys being here and participating, contributing to the community, as well as getting something from it. I'm not concerned with numbers. I'm concerned with quality. But you guys, we have almost 60 super high quality members. That's amazing. Most communities, you guys, with the larger numbers, have a small amount of people that are participating and that show up every day, and a whole big number of people that just come and read and learn and don't give anything back. So I'm really, really honored that you guys are here. I'm so grateful you guys are on this journey with me. And we've got a lot of amazing things to create. So, all right, let's get into it. So what I wanted to talk to you guys about today is money, okay? For some reason, money comes with a ton of major blocks. And I'm not really sure why. I think it's because, like air, like food, we need money to survive. You need money to survive in society, in life in general. You need money to take care of yourself, to take care of your family. Because it's a necessity, I think that is why there are so many blocks around money. I've really, really been working hard the last several years to remove money blocks. And I realized, looking back, that these blocks didn't really even come from me. They weren't things that I thought of or believed until somebody else told me about them. So for example, maybe when you were little, you wanted something at the toy store, or the drugstore, the store, whatever. You wanted a toy or a pair of shoes or a dress or whatever it was. And you asked your mom or dad, and they responded angrily, well, money doesn't grow on trees. So what did you feel immediately? Shame, for sure. Okay. That taught you that anything regarding money comes with shame. You probably felt guilty. Like, well, I don't deserve that. I don't get to have that because I don't deserve it, which is a bold-faced lie. But when you're 6 years old, how do you know that? You don't know that that's a lie. You believe the things that you create in your thoughts because you think this is how the world works. Okay. And we all do it. Excuse me. Excuse me. It's not just one person that does these things. Everybody does this. We all come with limiting beliefs about different things, but this is how they're formed because we're not born having a fear of money. We're not born being anxious every time we have to check our bank account. We're not born that way. These are messages that were given to us through our upbringing. It could be when you were a child. It could be when you were in college. It could be as an adult, whatever it is. These messages have made their way into your subconscious belief system. And that is what is causing the blocks. That is the wall. Okay. The messages are in your subconscious being. Okay. That is what drives your life, not your conscious thoughts. I mean, your conscious thoughts do, but your subconscious beliefs have even more power. That's like the engine. Okay. So if you're feeding limiting beliefs to your subconscious, you feel anxiety every time you check your bank account. You get scared every time a bill is due. Maybe you're paying a bill and you're like, oh my gosh, I've got to pay this bill. I've got the money, but then once the bill is paid, I don't have any money. It's like there's a fear of not being safe. There's a fear of not being okay. Okay. So these money blocks, I think that they happen because money is a necessity. That's the only thing that I can think of. Much like food, much like air, water, those things. But there's not fear per se around food, around air, around water. I don't know why there is around money. I think it's because we do need it to be a part of society and operate in the world. And unfortunately, it's a part, pardon me, of everything we do. Literally everything we do. You're going to go out, you're going to leave for work. You've got to have gas. You've got to eat breakfast before you go or get breakfast on the way. Money is literally a part of every part of your day. It's in everything we do, even if you work from home, because you're paying for programs that you need to run your business. You're paying for internet. You're paying for your cell phone. So it's really a part of everything we do. And I think that's why there's so many blocks around money, but we're going to get rid of them. Okay. So I want you guys, first of all, to think about how you feel when you are working with money or doing something with money. So let's say you have to go check your bank account okay? I want you to check yourself. How do you feel before you check your bank account? Are you nervous? Do you feel fear? Do you feel anxiety? Do you feel sad? Do you feel excited? Do you feel happy? Do you feel secure? Do you just have a knowing that everything's okay? I want you to really think about how you feel when you have to do something with money. Okay, that's number one. Number two, if there are negative emotions attached to whatever it is you have to do with money, checking your bank account, paying a bill, getting gas, whatever it is, I want you to look back and think about where these thoughts came from. Okay, because again, you weren't born thinking these things. So I want you to think about where these thoughts came from. All right, so number one, how do you feel? Number two, where did these thoughts or feelings come from? Was it a situation when you maybe were in school and all the girls had a designer purse and you didn't? Or maybe all the other girls got to go out for cheerleading, but you couldn't because you couldn't afford it? Was it something like that? Was it something that someone said to you that you accepted as being truth and thought that that was your truth? Really look at where these thoughts come from, okay? Because the majority of the time, no, actually, I'm going to correct that. I have never found one limiting belief in my own life that is true. Not one. They are all false. They are all lies, basically, okay? They didn't come from me, and they are not reality. Because let's take checking your bank account, okay? You get scared, but you go check your bank account anyway. You're feeling anxious, you're feeling nervous, you're feeling whatever it is you're feeling. But you check your bank account and you're like, once you get in there, you're like, oh, that's not as bad as I thought it was going to be. Okay. And all of a sudden you start to feel better. That would happen if there's money in an account that you thought may have been overdrawn. Or let's say you're checking your bank account because you have to pay a bill and you want to make sure that the money needed is in the account to pay that bill. When you go into your bank account, if you do these things with money, with regard to money, feeling shame, feeling guilt, feeling fear, feeling anxiety, you are attaching these feelings to money. And that's not good. We don't want to do that. Okay. I want you to think about this. What if every single time you talk to your best friend, could be your husband, could be your best friend, your best girlfriend, whoever, could be your sister, whoever. Let's say every time you talk to her, you started to feel shame, anxiety, fear, nervousness. Okay, think about that for a second. Does that make sense? No, of course not, because she loves you. It's the same thing with money. It's the same thing, you guys. We have created these money blocks by our own experiences, our own fears, our own emotions. But the reality is that money doesn't have negative feelings toward us. All right? I want you to start to think of money as your best friend. Okay? Now, I said just the other day, Natasha was on fire, girl. Thank you. Thank you. That was awesome. But you commented something um, about money and manifestation and something that I had said to you guys. I want you guys to start to think of money as your best friend. All right. Money is not, I got off track a little bit here, but Natasha, when you were commenting the other day, That was so awesome. You were talking about how I'm teaching you guys to do different things and think differently. And that's exactly what I want to do, because so many people have so many blocks around money. I want you to get rid of those. I want you to clear the slate. All right. I know what it was. When you were commenting, I had responded that we're going to start every webinar with affirmations, and that's exactly what we're going to do in a second. I want you to think of money as your best friend. Okay. Stop thinking of money as the paper object. Think of money as your best friend. Would you feel shame around her? No, I hope not. Would you feel nervous or anxious? Or would you feel fear around her? I hope not. No. I want you to shift your belief about money from thinking of money as a physical paper object, okay? And shift it into a being, an energetic being. Because reality, you guys, everything is energy. Now, I know that might sound kind of funny to some people, and that's fine. But reality is reality. Everything in this universe is energy. We're energy. My headband is energy. This laptop is energy. My baby dog is energy. Money is no different. So I want you to start to think about money as your best friend. How you feel about her. Do you get anxious every time you're going to see her? Of course not. Hopefully you're excited to see her or talk to her or, go out and do stuff together. Okay. I want you to think of money as your best friend. Okay. Does your best friend want you to struggle? Of course not. If she does, girl, you need a new best friend. Okay. Does your bestie want you to struggle? No, of course not. Well, neither does money. Does your bestie want you to feel bad about time spent with her? Or if she does something for you, does she want you to feel bad about that? Of course not. No, she's doing it out of love for you. I want you to start to think of money like that as well. I'm not kidding. I want you to start to think of money as your best friend. Okay. Now, before we go on, I want to recite some affirmations that I use all throughout every single day. They have changed my life. I now think of money as my best friend. Okay. Number one, money loves me. Money loves to take care of me. Money loves to provide for me. Money loves to shower me with everything that I want and more. I am in alignment with the vibration of extreme amounts of wealth. I am in alignment with the vibration of being financially free. I am in alignment with the vibration of huge amounts of money. I am in alignment with the vibration of being more wealthy than I could ever have imagined. I am in alignment with the vibration of money, a lot of money. I am in alignment with the vibration of extreme amounts of wealth. Every day, my money makes me more money. Every single day, my money works for me and makes me more money. Money loves me. Money adores me. Money loves to take care of me and provide for me. Money doesn't want me to struggle. Money wants me to have everything I want and more. Okay, these are just examples of affirmations I want you to start to use every single day. Okay, I started out reciting all of these affirmations. It felt very mechanical. It felt very robotic, like I was just saying words. And I was, because I didn't yet feel these things. But I'll tell you what happened, and it happened quick. The more I recited these affirmations, the more emotion started to come in to the affirmations, the more I started to feel the reality of the love that money has from me, the more that I started to feel that I do deserve whatever I want in life. And I have it. It's mine. I started to feel these things. It's not going to start out that way, you guys. You're going to start out, you're going to feel funny. You're going to feel like, oh my God, what the heck am I doing? And you're probably going to do it hiding in your walk-in closet so nobody hears you. Okay? Girl, do what you got to do. I started doing these affirmations on my way to and from the studio when I have to teach. Okay? That is my dedicated affirmation time. Now, I say these affirmations throughout the day, all throughout the day. I may say them in my mind, but I'm saying them. And now there's emotion attached to these affirmations. And it didn't take a long time. You've got to get to where what you are reciting, what you are stating in your affirmations goes here into your heart, not just your mind. And the way you do that, you can't contrive emotion. You can't. Because even if it's a contrived joy, your subconscious knows the difference between real and contrived, because there's an emotion in there that doesn't quite fit. It's like something's off, okay? But when you feel real joy, real peace, and you have a knowing that you're provided for, that's a whole different ballgame. That is a whole different energy. You are in a state of true knowing that money really loves you and wants to provide for you. It stops being a question and it starts being a reality. Just like if I pick up my phone and I drop it, it's going to fall, right? Because of gravity, the law of gravity. Okay? Affirmations create the law of assumption. Guys, these energetic life laws are real. They are real. If you drop your phone, it's going to fall because of gravity, which is a law. It's a law of energy. Okay? The law of manifesting what you want is the same kind of law. It's a law. There is no, okay, well, maybe it won't happen. No. But here's the thing that you need to have to make these things happen. You have to have the knowing, the deep knowing, like you know, if you drop your phone, it's going to fall. Like you know that, you have to have that same kind of knowing that money loves you, that money wants to take care of you, that money wants to provide for you. You have to have that same kind of knowing regarding money before things will change. Okay? It has to be real here, not just here. We did a webinar. It was several weeks ago. I can't remember which webinar it was, but I made a comment, and somebody had commented on my comment about when you order something from Amazon, do you place your order and then every 10 minutes check for the tracking information? No, you know it's coming. You've placed the order, it's on its way. You probably have some sort of tracking and you know when it's going to come to you, but are you checking every 5 minutes? Well, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where's my package? Is it coming? Oh my gosh, what if it doesn't come? No, you don't do that. You place your order and you know your item is coming. That is the same thing with the knowing money wants to take care of you. So if you have a bill that you have to pay and you're scared of it, Don't pay that bill in that state of emotion. You need to go in your walk-in closet or your bathroom or wherever it is that you go, your car, do your affirmations, and then pay the bill. Because when you take care of business with money, with regard to money, in a state of knowing you are provided for, in a state of knowing that it will be okay. Money goes out, money comes in. Every dime that goes out comes back to you multiplied. When you start to say these affirmations and really believe them and know here that money will always take care of you, everything changes in your life because you're no longer living in anxiety. You're no longer living in fear. When you get to a place of gratitude, that you have that knowing, I am taken care of. Money loves me. Money wants to provide for me. Money wants to take care of me. When you get to a place of that deep knowing that is now at that level in your subconscious, this is when things will begin to change. You will go to pay a bill that a month ago you went to pay and you were anxiety ridden for 3 hours after writing that check or paying that bill. This month, when you go to pay that bill, you're going to sit down, jump online, and just feel a sense of profound gratitude. Thank you that I can pay this bill. Thank you that every dime I spend comes back to me multiplied exponentially. Thank you that this bill is taken care of. And when you really feel the knowing, the peace that comes over you, your entire life will change. This is powerful stuff, you guys. This is powerful stuff. Your entire thought process will change because your subconscious mind, doesn't know the difference between $4 and $4 million. Okay, it's all the same to your subconscious mind. So if you're feeding limiting beliefs to your subconscious mind, do you think you're ever going to be able to reach $1 million, let alone 4? No, because you're creating blocks. It's like money's trying to get to you. I'm going to get to her. I'm going to get to her. I'm going to get to her. But here's the block that says, I'm not worthy. And money says, I'm coming, here I come. I'm trying to get around this obstacle, but you keep putting these things in my way. I can't get to you. Money's like, I got you, mama. I'm on my way. But here's a block that says, I'm not worthy. That says, well, people like me don't deserve things like that. Or I haven't done enough to deserve that kind of money. Or families like ours just don't see that kind of money. Remove these blocks, ladies. This is the only thing holding you back. This is the only thing holding you back. And when you remove this, and money's coming, it's coming, you remove the block, here it goes, right to you. We are the ones that create the blocks. Nothing else creates the blocks. Not your job, not taxes, not inflation, none of that. Not credit card debt, none of that creates blocks. We create blocks. So it's up to us to remove those blocks. And I promise you that when you remove those blocks, your entire life will change, and it will change quickly. This has nothing to do with digital marketing. This has nothing to do with being a business owner. This has nothing to do with working a 9 to 5. It has nothing to do with that. It has to do with this. Your heart, your subconscious mind, your deep-seated beliefs that tell you either blocks, like you don't deserve it, or money doesn't grow on trees, or I can't think of another one. Well, people like us just don't have money like that. Bullshit. Like how we don't. Of course we do. You know why? Because we create it. These blocks we've created. Oh, somebody's joining us. Hang on, hang on, hang on. I saw something here. Hang on one second, you guys. I thought I saw somebody coming to join us. I don't. Okay. So these blocks, we create them. Nobody else does. You may have picked up messages that somebody else said, but they didn't tell you that you have to believe this. Your father may have said to you when you were 5 and wanted that doll. Well, what do you think? Money grows on trees? But your precious soul is what picked up the shame, the guilt. Oh, I must not deserve that. Well, money, I guess, has limits. I guess there's only this amount of money and we'll never have more. Money, you start to believe that money has limits. Does money really have limits? No, of course not. They're printing money every single day. And who cares about all the political BS? That it's not backed by this or it's backed by that. None of that has any bearing on any of this. Money is energy. It is nothing but energy. And when you align with the energy of money, and you do that by getting rid of these blocks, okay? You align with money by getting rid of these blocks. That is all you have to do. Because once you get rid of this, and money's over here, and it's like you stated what you want. All right, I need $150 to pay off this bill. Okay, I got you. Your money's coming. It's coming. Here's a block. Oops, I'm trying to get to you. I can't get to you. There's a block in the way. You remove the block. There goes your money. Right to you. We create the blocks. So can you understand the power that you hold when you remove those blocks? Can you see that anything you want is possible? You guys, oh my God, do you realize how much power you hold? I don't know about you, but that is flippin' exciting to me because there is nothing I cannot do. There is nothing you cannot do. The same blocks that apply to money also apply to other things. An example might be my dance company. Some of the ladies that are on my performing teams are in their 40s. 2 of them are in their early 50s. And when I've shown them the routines and they see what they're going to be doing, they look at me like, you want me to do what? But you know what? They end up doing it every single time. Because when I break it down into little bite-sized pieces and they do this part, then they add this part, then they add this part, and they get rid of the blocks. Oh, maybe I can do this. Maybe I can do that. It's in every area of your life, not just money. But can you see how valuable this is. Can you see how this will change your entire life? It's powerful, you guys. So if you're starting a business, you have got to get your thoughts in line. You have got to get your blocks completely cleaned out and removed. I highly recommend that if you are starting a business, whether it's digital marketing or anything else, that you take time to work on you before you ever start that business. Because when you start a business and you've got all these blocks, somebody just texted me, you guys, I don't know if it's someone trying to get in to into the community. Okay. So it's not. Anyway, I thought it might be one of our community members texting to try to get into the webinar. When you remove these blocks, you guys, the sky is the limit. The sky, there is no limit to what you can create. But if you start a business with all of these blocks, okay, shame, guilt, feeling bad about yourself, feeling like you're not worthy, feeling like money, that you'll never have massive amounts of money. All of that's got to go. And if you start your business after you clear all of that out, your business has no choice but to be a massive and crazy wild success. But if you start your business with all of these blocks, you're going to struggle a little bit because you've got to get rid of the blocks before you can focus on building the business. The blocks have to go. They have to go. Otherwise, you are going to be spinning your wheels and walking on a treadmill to nowhere. If you're trying to build a business with all of these blocks in your deep subconscious mind, it's not going to let you see success because you haven't cleaned house. You have to clean house before you start the business, before you start the project, before you start the whatever it is. Get rid of the blocks. Guys, every single day, I study mindset. I study creating the life I want to live every single day. It is the first thing I listen to when I get up. It is the last thing I listen to before I go to bed. And I have subliminals playing all night long. So all of this goes into my subconscious mind. My subconscious mind is hearing these things 24/7. This is how you change the subconscious programming. That's not true. But you create a brand new subconscious mindset for yourself that will lead you straight to success. Guys, I'm getting ready. I know most of you guys have seen the posts in the community. I'm getting ready to launch my new baby, Clone Couture. Okay. I am so flippin' excited about this. I am just so aligned with this. And when I did the course to do all of this, I couldn't put it down. I finished the course in like 3 days. I couldn't put it down. I was working like 24/7 on all of this. And I'm like, oh my God, this is it. This is what I'm supposed to do. And here, now Clone Couture is born. We've got Rich Girl Reels. There's other products. I'm going to be adding subscriptions. It's amazing. And we're going to be launching. We're in pre-launch right now. I could not have created Clone Couture with these blocks. It would not have flowed. It would not have flowed freely to me like, oh my gosh, this is what I'm supposed to do. I wouldn't have had the passion for this project. I wouldn't have had the knowing that it's going to succeed. I know this product is going to sell. I know it will sell because there are a whole lot of people out there that hate creating content. So it's filling a niche that a lot of people do not want to deal with. And I love this kind of stuff. So there's no question in my mind that it will be successful. But I cleared the blocks before Clone Couture came to me, before Rich Girl Reels came to me. I had a clean slate. I know I'm worthy of money coming to me. I know I'm worthy of being a multimillionaire. Actually, you know what? I'm already a multimillionaire. And here's the thing. So many people have the thought process backwards. People think, well, I have to become a millionaire and then I'll believe it. Well, it doesn't work. It doesn't work that way. It does not work that way. Okay. I think somebody is messaging me. I don't see anybody here, you guys, but I'm not sure what to do. I'm so sorry. I can't even get to anyone. Let's see. And I don't see anybody in the webinar. I see me, but I'm seeing thumbs up. So that's a good thing. Anyway, I'm going to put this in the community, you guys, as well as the Insiders Inner Circle. So everybody will have access to this because this is game changing. This is life changing. And nobody teaches us this when we're little. When we're little, we learn all the blocks. It's not until we become adults that we learn those blocks are not serving us and they're not even true. Okay. I lost my train of thought. We were talking about blocks. We were talking about money. Oh, that's okay. I lost my train of thought. It'll come back to me. Anyway, if those blocks were still in my subconscious mind, in my subconscious being, which is what drives everything we do. It drives when you get up in the morning. It drives how you brush your teeth. It drives where you work. It drives what you do. It drives how you interact with people. It drives everything. This is the mind, the engine, okay? Your thoughts, your subconscious mind is the engine. What happens if you drive across the country and you don't fill the tank? Are you going to get very far? Of course not. It's the same thing with your subconscious mind. You have to feed it what will help you grow. You have to feed it the good stuff, not the blocks. But we don't learn this until later in life. But holy crap, can you imagine if a child could learn this when they're 2 and start learning these things when they're 2, 3, 5, 10 years old? Can you imagine how limitless that person will be? They can change the whole planet because they will understand the power that they hold. We are taught to not know about the power we hold. And part of that is a system that wants everyone to serve the system. So we're not taught these things. Other civilizations, you guys, they knew these things. The Egyptian civilization, they knew these things. I was blown away the first time I went to Egypt and saw what the civilization created. And they didn't have the technology that we have now, but the technology that they had was more advanced. They knew the power that they held. That's a whole nother webinar, but holy cow. By the way, if anybody wants to go to Egypt with me in April, the 2026 information is going to be coming out in the next week for the Egypt World Dance Festival. I will be teaching, I will be going. So if anybody wants to go, we will have tickets soon. And no, you don't have to learn how to dance or know how to dance. You will learn all of that there. It is a life-changing trip, guys. Anyway, shameless plug. But when you realize the power that you hold, you have no limits. There's nothing that you can't do. Oh, my baby wants to go down. Her stairs are right here in front of us. There's nothing that you can't do. There's nothing that you can't be. You can create literally whatever you want. So when you have an idea, don't poo-poo your ideas. And don't share them with people that are not on the same vibe. Protect your energy. And I mean this seriously. How many times have you had an idea, even as a child, of something that you wanted to do, and you shared it with person ABC, and their reaction was negative? Well, you can't do that. You don't have the money for that. What did you feel? Completely deflated. Here you got this download from your soul, your inner deep soul, this download of something that could change the world. And you shared it with somebody that's not on the same vibe. And they took the zip right out of your zap. Keep your dreams protected. Keep your energy protected. Guys, this is one reason I created this community. You will never share a dream in this community and get a reaction like that. You will get a reaction like, oh my God, girl, that's amazing. What can I do to support you? How can I help? That's amazing. That is the kind of support you're going to get in this community, because we're not going to tolerate anybody throwing blocks out there. They do not belong in our community. This community is filled with badass, amazing creators that have more power than you even realize you have. This community will change the world. This community will change lives. Because when you change your subconscious thoughts, you change inside. Your beliefs change, and you start to create. You start to dream. You start to know that you can have and create anything you want. And when you do that, you give this person the permission, not really permission, but in their eyes, it's permission to do the same thing, because they see you and your power. They see you walk in the power that you hold and say, well, if she can do that, I can do that. And down the road it goes. Ladies, women are the creators of life. And that goes way beyond making and having babies. We are the creators of life. We are the creators of dreams. We are the creators of anything and everything we want to do, have, and be. So don't let anyone that is not on the same vibe into your space, into your energy field. If you live with someone that is not on the same vibe, that's fine. Do life, do everything as you do normal, but keep your dreams to yourself and share them in the community. Share them with us. Share them here. Because they will grow here. When you plant them in the community here, we will support you. We will water them and feed them and help them grow. This is what this community is about. You guys, I am so freaking excited right now. I can't even tell you. Oh my God. This is what Clone Couture came out of. This is exactly how Clone Couture was born. And this is how I know that Clone Couture is a success. It is a multi-million-dollar business. And I know this even before we launched, because it came from this energy. It didn't come from desperation. Oh, I need this to pay this bill. I need that for this and this and this. It didn't come from a place of fear. It didn't come from a place of anxiety and feeling not good enough. It came from a place of light and knowing and love and love. Anything you create in this state will change the world. It will change people's lives. Look at Legacy Builder. Legacy Builder is what it is because Michelle created Legacy Builder from this energy. And look at how many thousands, tens of thousands of people that she has changed their lives. This is why. Because it didn't come from a book. It didn't come from an article online. It came from here. And that's what Clone Couture is as well. And that's whatever you are creating will be. This is why you got to clean the slate. Get rid of the blocks. Clean house before you start to create. Because then you know that whatever it is that you create is going to succeed because it's coming from energy that is pure light. And it's coming from your soul. This is powerful, you guys. This is powerful. It's life-changing. Energy like this is life-changing. Wow. Well, on that note, we are going to go ahead and close this up. I'm so grateful for this community. I'm so grateful for all of you being here. I'm so grateful for everybody that's a part of this community and to see it grow the way it is. We are definitely on a roll. We've got people joining us, ladies, every single day, and they're not coming from DGC. They're coming from school. They're coming from Google. We have got quality ladies joining us every single day. And that is because of us. We are bringing people to us that match our vibe. And people that come and join the community and are not on the same vibe, they don't, pardon me, they don't end up staying. Not because they're bad, not because there's anything bad about anything. It doesn't resonate with them. What we're doing here doesn't resonate with them. And that's okay. They're going to find the communities that do. But what we are building here is powerful. This is where dreams are created. This is where dream lives are created. This is where multi-million-dollar businesses, whether it's digital marketing or any other kind of business, is created. Success is created. This is where it happens, because when you are in this energy, you can actually move mountains. I mean that literally. Guys, wow. Wow. Thank you so much for being here. This was, I know it was, I think it was just me, myself, and I'm not totally sure. I saw some thumbs up. That's a good thing. So I'm so sorry that I didn't see anybody else. I'm going to post this in the community because I want you guys to see this video. Even if you weren't able to be here live, I want you to see this video. This is what we are all about. I want you guys to have a clean slate to create whatever it is that you want. And that includes money. Money is energy. I want you to realize that money loves you. Money adores you. Money wants to provide for you. Money wants to take care of you. All right, do your affirmations. They're kind of toward the beginning of the video. I am so grateful for the opportunity to do the webinar. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you all. Mwah.